All right, guys, go ahead.
Just Michael Smith and Jared Spratt had the days look today.
They moved around good. You know, it was good to see them out there. Good to see them dressed out. And I think it's just a day-to-day thing, but they look good.
I guess a little surprised Jerry's had a concussion, didn't he? Were you surprised that he was able to get out there so good?
You know, I think anytime you hear that word, you're not sure anymore. When I was growing up, there was no such thing. You got your bell rung and got in there the next play. But, you know, I just go by what the doctors say. And guys that are out there, coach them up, try to get them as good as they can.
You know, Joe Adams is out there at least with them. What are his spirits like? I mean, is he?
You know what? His spirits are good. You know, Joe's a great kid. He really cares about his team and about his teammates, and he just likes to be around and help guys out. His spirits seem real good, real upbeat, and it's great just to have him out there and be around everybody.
How did the practice go?
Practice was good. You know, our energy was high. People were flying around. Thought we were physical, playing fast. You know, a couple things we need to clean up from Skelly and from team, but the effort and the energy and the enthusiasm, it was good. It was a nice fast practice. It was a good day.
You said you wanted to see tape before you evaluated the O-line. Was it about their best since y'all came
It was
in?
their best day. Yeah, they did a good job. They blocked well, and the receivers blocked well on the perimeter. We got after their secondary on the perimeter, and tight ends got the edge, and just all the way around, it was our best blocking day as a group. You know, we always talk about offense, a fist. All 11 guys got to do their job, and in the running game, they did. It was a good job.
How critical was it that you balanced that out more last week and as you go forward?
It's real critical. I think it takes pressure off the quarterback. Anytime you can run the ball, then it's not like he has to make a play every single down and lets him relax once in a while and just hand the ball off and lets other guys go make plays. And also puts the defense at a disadvantage because they don't know what we're doing. They can't just tee it up and pass rush. So I think it's real critical, and it was a pleasant, great thing to see.
When you see Florida, you see their corners and their ability, what's it look like on time?
You know, they're fast. They're good players. I thought, you know, the boundary corner number 5 was the best corner that we faced last year. He's a good player. They got the young, you know, big time recruit playing to the field, number 1. They're good players. They're fast players. But you know, as an offensive coach and as a receiver coach, I've always thought, you know, a good receiver can beat a good DB. So we're gonna line up, be ready to play, we're ready to get after him.
Speaking of Greg Child, probably no longer a secret in the SEC. Would there be any intention to try to get him the ball, force him the ball this week at all?
You know, we always have what we call get it to lists. So each week, off of what we do in practice and going into the game, we'll have a get it to list for each one of our skill players. So we do try to get him the ball, and I think some games people have tried to take it away from him, and some games, you know, like last week, Auburn, they said they were in line up playing press man by himself, and I hope people keep doing that. You know, we feel like if people do that to any of our skill guys, we're going to win. You know, where A&M wasn't going to let that happen. They kept somebody over the top of them all day long. So it's just kind of week to week and what they're giving you, and then that's how you attack them. But no matter what, you still got to come up with ways to get them the ball. So definitely that's something that we'll work at for, you know, for all our skill guys.
How's London progressing?
London has the best day of practice yet today, so that was good. He looked faster, he caught the ball better, and that helps. You know, that helps take some pressure off of Greg and lets Greg stay fresh. I thought Greg was the freshest he's been of all the games this last game. And besides catching the ball, he had his best game blocking. Really, we had our best game period at receivers, just as far as overall playing. Best effort, you know, and I think that helped playing a couple more guys and keeping them fresh. So that was something good. We just got to keep working on it and keep improving. I think we got better today at practice. That's a good thing, you know. When we can keep improving daily at practice, that gives you a chance to keep winning. So we're happy about that.
Can you talk about Florida's scheme a little bit, what they do defensively?
You know, they like to bring a first down. They'll pressure one guy from the field, play cover 3 behind it once in a while, man free. You know, they like to get a little more complicated on third downs and do some different things. But you know, their defense is built around speed. Obviously, they're fast and they run around. They got a lot of guys. You know, they got everybody back, and their biggest thing is speed. That's what they just try to run around and make plays.
You know, you were saying that today that Joe's spirits were up. You know, last week, what was he like? I know Dennis Johnson said it seemed like he was moping a little bit. Did you notice any change of it? I mean, did he seem maybe not himself?
I think he was a little nervous last week because he wasn't sure what was going on. And now that he knows, you know, feels that he's okay and that things are going to be better, then his spirits are a lot better.
You guys have any kind of idea on when he could?
You know, we're just kind of evaluating him every day, and it's kind of a day-to-day thing, and just reevaluate him each day.
How do you offset that speed on defense when you move the quarterback around in the pocket a little bit?
Yeah, you don't want to give him the same launch point all the time. You always try to, you know, have some misdirection, try to change things up, and then I think we got pretty good speed ourselves, so we'll go in there and, you know, best way to beat a bully is hit him in the mouth. So we're going to come out and play as hard as we can and find out where we're at.
Has Ronnie Wingo, has he made that list as far as you're talking about the get the ball too? Is he now kind of sort of established himself as a guy you need to get the ball?
There's definitely things that we try to get him the ball on and ways that we want to use him, yes.
Any other questions, guys?
Have y'all faced any middle linebackers like I guess last year?
That kid at Alabama was pretty good too. When we faced him last year. He's definitely a real good football player, so we'll line up and, you know, gotta go block and tackle. That's what it comes down to. And we're excited. I think our kids are really excited. I think our confidence level is up after the last 2 weeks. And so we just gotta go in there and believe. I think, you know, the only way you can win is if you believe you're gonna win. So we gotta believe we're gonna win and go in there and get after it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.